Hey everyone, my name is chaoticwolph and welcome back to Homestuck Act 4. We also happen to be meeting our 4th exile soon, but let's do a quick recap of everything that happened in the last part. We got trolled by a few trolls. Some of them were a little bit less pleasant than some of the other trolls. Especially, poor John. He got threatened so bad. And then our fellow exiles got together. We also kind of delved into their past as well. But I don't think we saw past Wayward Vagabond interact with past PM and that cop dude. And now we see Rose trying to sneak a little drink of her mom's martini, which you shouldn't do, Rose. No underage drinking here. But without further ado, we are going to meet our 4th exile who has suddenly appeared. This 4th exile certainly looks very lean and lanky. It actually kind of looks like an alien, actually. A windswept Queston suddenly appears. Dude, you literally came out a giant egg. You definitely look like an alien from this angle. I mean, I'm just saying. Command John to put the carved tablet into a Pisces. You follow the command telling you to command John to put the carved tablet in the Pisces and type, "John, put the carved tablet into the Pisces." You successfully do that and he successfully does that too. Everyone is friendly and cooperative. How nice. And then suddenly, giant egg. What the hell is that? It almost sounded like a huge egg appeared in the sky and landed. Yeah, because a huge egg appearing in the sky and landing makes a very specific sound. That you know it when you hear it. And then someone mysteriously teleported out of it. Locate the Archagent. Well, I did not locate them, but I did locate the package. You find the agent's office, but he is nowhere to be found. You eye something on the desk there. Grab the box and run. I thought you were a law-abiding citizen. If you act quickly enough, maybe you can grab the package and get out of here before Can I help you? Hey dude, you look awfully familiar. Mr. Noir tells you that ticket had better be notarized and punched in triplicate and presented with the full $1 penalty plus processing fees, or you are wasting valuable time he could otherwise spend shirking his clerical duties. Oh, you are such a, fulfilling your clerical duties so properly. Isn't this kind of like a really expensive fee? Looks like it says 10,000. I think that was mentioned before. Hey look, symbol. Ticket! Oh, this thing. Look at that, you're holding a ticket. How did that get in your hand? It belongs on the desk with the others. No, you're not here to pay a parking ticket. You explain to the frightening man that you are here to pick up that green parcel. Because I am a parcel mistress. Dude, there's no need to freaking take out your weapon already. We're just all here doing our jobs. Jack makes it clear he would rather stab something to death than process the avalanche of paperwork needed to release the confiscated freight. Also, any legit courier would have the pickup forms ready to go. In spite of how he's supposed to be dressed now, but is it? He ain't nobody's fool. Just because you took off your fool hat doesn't mean you're not a fool. But perhaps an understanding can be reached. He gives you a hit list. Hold up. So we're not bribing him, he's giving us a hit list that he wants us to hit? I mean, sure, I guess a compromise can be reached. Bring him the crowns, he'll give you the box. Are you telling me to freaking assassinate the queen? Are you insane, dude? Okay, well in any case, let's examine the package. Still don't think we should do it. Is that why we get exiled? Because we murdered somebody? The parcel mistress departs with her mission of double agency. You wonder if she'll actually be so foolish as to attempt to uphold her end of the lopsided bargain. You make a policy of handing out a Regis sword and a hit list to just about everyone who enters your office. I don't know if that's smart or dumb. But you never think anyone's actually going to go through with it? You wish you could watch. She's a dead woman. You wonder why she's so desperate to acquire this package. What could be inside? Let's open it. I bet it's nothing you ever imagined. I can't tell what this face is supposed to be. What is it, dude? Isn't it just a freaking game? I don't know. Okay, Dave, let's punch some cards. What is this freaking hallway? You've leached more than enough grist from John, you thief! To afford a punch Desinix, which for some reason Jade put into the hallway, making it kind of hard to walk through your apartment. But whatever. You also have plenty of grist for messing around with the Alchemy to manufacture some new gear if you want. But you like to figure out what the jumper block does first. Jade keeps dropping a weird assortment of objects for you to Captchalogue and punch. You've given up trying to identify any rhyme or reason to the thought process behind it. I don't know, you guys should kinda work together to make this crap. Put a punch card in a shunt. Punch that shunt? Are you making a freaking blunder, dude? Seriously, not the time. You put the punch blunder card in a shunt just for the hell of it, and stick it on the jumper pins. Fabulous idea. The Alchemy is fitted with the blunder upgrade. This upgrade doesn't seem all that useful. Looks like all it does is grind up your totems. I don't think that's a good idea. Use a punch Game Bro magazine card. I feel like Dave is just wasting stuff, doing nothing. I mean, I guess he did leech, you know, plenty of stuff off John, so he could totally have a whole bunch of fun doing nothing. The Alchemy is upgraded with a huge metal bust of this awesome bro. The device has been reduced to an utterly useless heap of shit. Time to yank out all the shunts and start over. Draw the punch Desinix. Oh hey, you're still checking on what he's doing. Can you stop him? Because he's having too much fun. Your inscrutable thought process leads you to draw the punch Desinix on your scribble pad. Okay, so she's just drawing a whole bunch of stuff, getting a whole bunch of ghost stuff. What are we gonna do with that? Oh wait, we could actually draw it and make it, so then we could give the card to Dave, I guess. Yeah, the pad recognizes the drawing, but there is no Desinix around, and even if there was, it would obviously be way too big to capture on. Instead, the ghost image of the Desinix is captured, along with its capture code on the back. Send the code to Dave. Somehow this this says... I was just gonna say that somehow this seems kinda cheating to give him the code, but okay. Dave, here, punch this code. L229BXOG, and then put it in the jumper shunty thing and see what it does. Okay, if you can get into the hallway. Punch code and put it in the jumper shunty thing. Just me and Dave hanging out with my crows. So I guess this is just a built-in Desinix, which is sort of cool, I guess, since I won't have to go downstairs and bang the hallway door into the thing and squeeze through every time I want to punch a card, because of course you couldn't have just put it next to the Alchemy in the first place. But then I have to go downstairs anyway to make totems and get crucite and stuff, so really who cares? Well, I think this is only one way to consolidate all the gizmo features. Hang on, I'll give you more codes. Yes, give me all the cheat codes. Draw the holopad. What the hell is this? I mean, do we really need to draw all of this? I guess we're getting it for free, kind of? You don't have nearly enough grist to deploy the holopad, whatever it does, but maybe you can get it as a freebie upgrade to the Alchemy. Freebie upgrades, I am all about that stuff. Looks like it worked. You love your scribble pad. Upgrade Alchemy with holopad. I love how you guys are totally like cheating the system. Love it. The totem pedestal is converted into a holographic projector. It projects an image of the item the punch code represents. This seems useful for previewing an item a code will produce, without spending the grist on it. You test it out with the blender card, but it still renders the Alchemy unusable. At least without further upgrades. How many upgrades does it need? No wonder you can't freaking like win this game. Everything's so expensive. Draw the totem lathe. But you know what? Dave is just stealing grist anyway, so we are fine. You capture the lathe ghost image and apply the upgrade. Now the holopad projects a hologram of the totem that a punch card will create. This appears to turn the Alchemy into a one-stop shopping hub. You just punch a card, stick it in, and get your item. Nice. Say, what bro? We have like a whole shopping center out here. We have a holopad, create a hologram, and then we can punch a card. Okay, so Jade is giving us code. And we're just making stuff of it. Cool, I guess. Draw the jumper block. What an amazing artist. You get the code for the jumper block extension to upgrade the Alchemy with. The jumper block extension? Okay, that's kind of a crappy drawing, but it seemed to work anyway. Upgrade. Would you like to be upgraded today? This is getting a little abstract, but it appears to economize? Okay, yeah, it appears to economize on space. Now all you have to do is stick a card in a slot to apply an upgrade. Don't have to bother with the shunt anymore. That is awfully convenient, but what the heck are we making? Draw the IntelliBeam laser station. Are you really that good of an artist? You guys are just cheating all this grist, man. Don't even like make anything anymore. This thing looks kind of complicated. Oh, that's much better though, you can't deny that. Damn it! But can we have this instead? I want this. Captchalogue Enlarger. Made our own freaking Gundam. You grab the enlarger from your dismantled photography lab. Upgrade! I love how we're just doing nothing but upgrading. At least when the time comes, we will be so ready. You apply the enlarger upgrade. Draw air conditioner on roof. Right, of course, we gotta keep them cooling stuff working. You ghost capture the huge air conditioner and give Dave the code to mess around with. Make air conditioner unit. Make that AC, Dave. Holy crap, dude, too big, too big. Although I guess it is supposed to be that big, huh? Oh, wow, look at that. The money is proportional to the size, which I guess would make sense. Size of the object you make is now variable. The bigger, the more expensive, as one would expect, of course. You make a tiny air conditioner. This was totally not a waste of time. Why, Dave? I mean, really cool, but why? Find the car. We found it! Oh jeez, are you still trolling us again? Who is this? I think this was Carcino, right? Oh no. It's oh, what's her name? Something Gallows, I think. Forgot. You find your father's car near the base of the rock pillar. It is surrounded by caution tape for some reason. Well, you know, site of a car accident. You are reminded to be cautious. You cautiously inspect the vehicle, to no one's surprise but yours. The package and the game are missing. Someone is bugging you. Is it my package? Right, it was his name. Gallows, calibrator, began trolling ectobiologist. John, it's me again. Who? Oh, that's right. The lead-speaking blind one. Yeah, go away. John, don't make fun of my handicap. God. Which one, the blindness or the lead speak? I am sensitive about both? Sorry. You can make it up to me by letting me help you. Wow, you drive a hard bargain. But no! Before you keep typing more stupid O's in that word, just listen and do what I say. You know you're going to eventually anyway, because you're a nice guy and kind of a total weenie pushover. I mean, you're not completely wrong, but hey, that's mean to John. Yeah, well, you're a huge... Oh man, whatever. What do you even want? I'm motivated by self-interest to help you advance more quickly, because I've got your whole adventure right here in front of me. Are you the one that's reading the game fact? Because holy crap, dude. Do you have a braille screen or something? Shh. Anyway, the point is, it's long and boring, and you could stand to skip some steps. I don't really understand. So you can see my whole future there, right? By just like scrolling around on some computer thing that lets you pick what's time to talk to me? How can you be bored by my long, boring future? Why don't you just scroll around to wherever you want, like the other weirdos are doing? Okay, I can do that, and I am. I guess what I really mean is, I just want to mess with you. Okay, that sounds really great and helpful. I mean, mess with the timeline. My friends all think that you can't really change anything, that your timeline where chat hopping around is set in stone. No matter what we say or when we say it, and they're probably right. But I don't care. I want to mess with it and taste what happens. Stop it, Gallows. You're gonna ruin the future. Sounds dumb, but if it means you're gonna help me, then go ahead and help me, I guess. Let's get you to the gate first. It's not far. I sniffed out a map of your planet. Whoa, you got a map? Where you get it? John, we are so much better than you in every respect, it's ridiculous. Can I have it? It's huge, and mostly irrelevant. Here, let me draw you a small section of it, showing you where to go. Okay, Gallows, calibrator, sent ectopologist the file. Go here, John. .gif. Okay? Okay? The hell, dude? Are you trolling me again, or... Okay, did she actually draw this, or did she draw this with like some kind of speech-to-draw software program? Because that would be crazy. This is the worst crap I've ever seen. What am I looking at here? It's the best I could do. Okay, sorry, but he's useless. What's with these colors? I pick ones that smell nice. Couldn't you just like crop the world map? I thought you guys were the best. Shut up, my map is fine. Look, it's not even that far away. I'll lead you to it. It's a big pipe. You jump in, the wind will take you to the gate. It's a shortcut. You mean the breeze? Yeah, whatever, let's get moving, John. Are you ready to fuck up this timeline? Sure. Which pipe though? There's a gazillion pipes, I think. Unless you mean like just that one huge pipe. There is just one huge pipe. It's where all the oil is like going into or coming out of. I forgot. Okay, well John is gonna go do that. Time to Strife. What's going on? Oh right. Forgot we have imp problems here. Damn, that's hardcore. And then soon Dave will leech off of you, bros. Gonna leech all of them, Gris. Lime ogre. Is it made of lime? Holy crap. Limit break. Dude, why is she so good at fighting? You just got here. She didn't even get like a weapon upgrade or anything. Strong as hell. Knit the scarf, ride the ogre. I think I prefer not to, actually. Bye bye. You know, fake Jasper. We rode it down the waterfall. Excellent. Answer Dave. Okay, you somehow got yourself back up there. Oh, wait, hold up. Oh, we're over here. I thought she was like over here. Okay, that is a pretty big ogre. I'm glad we're all using our resources, using it as like a seeding thing. You know, I gotta utilize everything that we got. I'm building up your house. By the way, why do you live in this weird compound? Do you host East European industrial raves? Never mind, the point is, I'm out of grist. Dude, what? Wait, how can you be out of grist? What? You have been well, I guess he has been going kind of wild. Okay. So if you're done whipping that ogre like a rented meal, maybe you could convert it into a grist windfall. Right now? The spoils would sink. I don't know, beach the first... Wait, what? I don't know, beach the thing? What? I don't know, beach the thing first, I guess. Unless you were planning on sailing that ogre down the Mississippi with a runaway slave. And then what? What do you mean? You kill it, release a shitload of grist. Maybe take one of your needles and puncture the base of its skull. Does it even have a skull? Or a brainstem? Can you find out? That sounds malicious, it sounds pure evil. But I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. What? But you just rigged the thing with an Oedipal harness and rode its torso like a log flume ride down a magical rainbow. That was self-defense. Murdering a wounded behemoth in his sleep strikes me as unseemly. This is bullshit, it's an unfeeling monster, who gives a fuck. Maybe you could replicate a pillow I could use to smother it? I don't think this is better either. Make it a clean hit. I would use one of mine, but they've all mysteriously gone missing. Wow, fuck, okay. You can either kill it for the loot, or wait a couple hours for Gristora to steal more of John's. But then again, I'll be pretty busy in a couple hours, so make up your mind. Does John know we've been stabbing his grist yet? I sincerely doubt, and I don't know if he's gonna be particularly happy about it. But I mean, I guess he's not using it. No, but he's still got a ton, so screw him. Hold on, someone's messaging me. Yeah, me too. Is it, you know, what's her face and what's his face? Okay, answer troll. I think this is whatever Jenna says, right? Wait, no, that's a different one. What? It's a new one, isn't it? Grim Auxiliatrix J began trolling Turntech Godhead. You command the seer, so you may have some insight into her disposition. Who? The one who is a little snooty. Oh yeah, sure. I command her, alright? I am like the pimp master hustle daddy of all snippy bookshrews. That's an exotic title. Wait, seriously? Haven't we spoke to this person before? I feel like we have. I don't know, they all have like typing quirks and I don't really remember all of them. There is someone that... Well, you know, there's Leap Talker, Gallows, and then there's someone that types all capitalized. Was that Cursino, whatever Genesis is? Don't know. Don't know if we've seen this person before or not. Okay, that's an exotic title. I thought you were the knight. Wrong. What do you want? Have you found her demeanor to be chilly, on a basis of personal interaction that hypothetically extends beyond the context of a short-lived and lackluster trolling effort? What the hell? I thought your familiarity with her may allow you to furnish me insight. She and you are familiar, isn't that right? She perhaps even regards you with, endearment. You have no idea, dude. She is so in my grill, like a stray hot dog that rolled down there, and now it's too much trouble to fish out with the tongs, so you just watch it like crack and turn black. I don't understand this analogy. Is this a common sort of practice in human courtship? Watching oblong meat products tumble into places they don't belong. Man, wait, what's this about? You have a thing for her, don't you? Don't deny it, bro, it's obvious. Am I being accused of falling prey to the human dysfunction of amorous inclination? Hahaha, so terrible. What a transparent dodge, all hiding behind your alien shit. Just admit it. You want me to help you win her over. I just would like to gather some means of gauging her sincerity. Okay, well, it's easy. For everything she says, take her to mean just the opposite. See, not everybody always means literally what they say, the way John and Jade always do. Maddening. How do humans forge meaningful relationships using such communication patterns? Perhaps it is the human riddle that is truly the ultimate riddle. Oh my flipping Christ. Okay, if you want Rose to dig you, you got to leave that crap in the shitty sci-fi novels where it belongs. It was not a sincere remark. I have been practicing. Your human sarcasm. Your human sarcasm. Well, maybe you should, you know, stop typing like that. It's very serious. It's hard to tell you're sarcastic. Oh, okay. That was pretty good. Maybe even too deadpan, but it's a start. Keep at it. Very well. I am beginning to feel as though I am the only one working on our friendship. Yeah, kind of actually. Only person that's actually kind of serious. Haha, yes, you're on a roll. Cause you're a tro. That was sincerity. Oh, alright, look. If you want to keep her attention, you got to pull out all the stops. Reverse psychology, mind games, all sorts of Machiavellian bullshit. I mean, unless you're really smooth and inherently likable, like me, which you're not, then keep saying the opposite things. That's kind of the obtuse alien way of getting it, but yeah. Be like an antagonism ninja. Like her. I don't know, you sort of remind me of her anyway, so maybe that's a good thing. It could be a horrible thing though. It sounds like you're advising me to throw her again, which I have tried. It proved to be a fruitless endeavor. Yeah, I guess I am. I guess I'm saying be a less shitty throw. Okay, I believe I understand how to proceed. Good luck, bro. Oh my god, is Dave actually giving like good, viable advice? He's not trolling the troll. I guess because, you know, this troll is actually being sincere, so he's trying to be nice as well. Okay, bros, answer the troll. Is this the same show? Man, I did not check out the symbol. No, actually I think it was a different one. Okay, yeah, it's a different one. Oh, was this the one that typed in all caps? No. This is a different one. There was one that literally typed in all caps. This one leaves the first letter lowercase. I need to start counting how many trolls there are because I have lost count. Adios Torador, AT began trolling Tentacle Therapist TT. Hi. So, you get bossed around by the night. Okay, given that, I have a question. Who? Oh, the guy who's supposed to be cool, I think. The sunglasses guy. Why would someone wear sunglasses while using a computer? Have you not met Dave? I didn't say anything about a computer, but yes. Ha! I thought the same thing about how asinine that is. So, you know that guy. I know that anyone committed to such an affectation could only be striving to mask a severe insecurity complex and likely harbors a crisis of self-image. She's doing that psychology, analysis thing again. I've been known to lend my charitable attention to such people, but only bossed around by them insofar as the psychiatric professional has cause to humor the demented for analytical purposes. Or maybe as a lab chimp commands the zookeeper's interest and has shit by forcing him to duck under its trajectory now and then. Okay, well, I didn't understand those things. But, I mean Dave? Oh, that guy. Yeah, okay, given that I have a question about him. I want to know about his emotional vulnerabilities and, what are the tender spots that all those, devices he employs to conceal them? Like all the things he says he thinks are funny. The hell, dude? Are you interested in Dave? Or are you trying to troll him? Sometimes it's kinda hard to tell. Tender spots. Your word choices are evocative. Is your design to couple with this gentleman? Whoa! No, whoa. Okay, no, that just made me feel upset to think about. I just want to really try to bother him. It's hard. If you're trying to get his goat, you should know he only stalks the animal in the first place for ironic purposes. No, I'm not really interested in his Earth goat. Maybe he has an alien goat? But if that was a figure of speech, then I guess that's okay. Then we're agreed. You are hell-bent upon literally seizing his shrill, bearded livestock. I'll assist you. If you really want to burn him, I recommend poetry. What? Poetry? As in like those human word bunches? Yes, they are the most delicious bunches we have. I suggest you serve these crisp bunches of honey and verbal annihilation to him as part of a complete breakfast. There are too many analogies going on in this dialogue. It's just complete complicated crap here. Oh, and will this breakfast injure his shrill barn beast? I mean this figuratively, just to be clear. A deft cluster bombing of this sort will leave nothing wriggling from the razor, except sulphurous tresses while it cracks and turns black. Is this going back to that weird hot dog metaphor? You mean like the surface of an overcooked protein object? Yeah, I suppose what I'm saying is this. Drop some hard, peer-reviewed motherfucking science on his ass. Some seriously government-funded shit, it will destroy him. You guys are like teaching your respective trolls to troll your other friends. You know? Okay, it will destroy him. Ah, yes. This is the idea that I like. Your obvious cunning with words should depan Strider with such vivid empyrean tempest and nether regional sonic boom is certain inevitability, but even so, consider me at your disposal to help craft a comeuppance of such unqualified devastation. The angels will weep pearl strings of little urban fellows cantillating an unbroken chorus of "Oh snaps! Oh snap!" Please, I think I am perfectly capable of manufacturing these alleged dope human rhymes and starting some sick fries. Oh my god, Rose is telling him to drop some sick rhymes with Dave, so they're gonna have a rap-off battle. Dope human rhymes, starting some sick fryers. I don't need your charity that you say you lend to earth monkeys who toss around poop or something like that. You're pretty snooty. Thanks for your help, but I don't need your help. What the hell, adios, Torador? Block tentacle therapist, unblock tentacle therapist. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to block you, are you sure? Okay. I think they kinda meant to block her, but then they changed their mind. Hey look, Jasper Sprite's down here. Wait, what? Weren't you on this side? If you floated over here? Okay. This thing is still alive, I guess. Answer, troll. Hey, it's you. Grim Auxiliatrix began trolling Tentacle Therapist. Your dark, spectacled friend has advised me on a more effective method for trolling you. I think his contention is that this strategy will have the opposite of the intended effect and precipitate a sort of bond between us that is established in mutual antagonism. What do you think about this? I think you're shrewd to have recognized his ploy of sabotage, and you've earned my compliments. Ah, see, it is working already. What is? I've listened to his advice, and have resolved to modify the approach slightly. I know what I have to do. What we have to do, really. What's that? Remember the first time we spoke? Yes, but you said it wasn't the first time you spoke to me. Will graciously admit my embarrassing skepticism, however. The first time you spoke to me was the second time I spoke to you. This conversation doesn't sound like your first time either. This is your second conversation with me, but it's my 7th with you. And when exactly does your maiden encounter take place? That's next time. So to clarify, if the matching of my first with your second is denoted by 1 equal 2, then the sequence would be 1 equal 2, 2 equal 7, 3 equal 1, 4 equal question mark? I'm utterly lost. Yes, and the rest of the sequence is simply 4 equal 3, 5 equal 4, 6 equal 5, 7 equal 6. Unless my future self stole another conversation in between one of those, which is entirely possible. But I don't want to think about that. Why is it that when the subject of temporal mechanics is broached, you're sparing troll intellects, etc., etc.? See, that is what I mean, Rose. You are not as dumb of a girl as I was initially led to believe. You mean based on the first impression I am apparently about to make in our next conversation? Yes. What could I possibly say that will leave such an imprint? That is why I've contacted you now. I will send you a copy of our first conversation directly from my chat log. Well then, isn't she just reading what supposedly her future self sent to your past self, but then it's like an infinite loop because your future is just I don't want to explain it anymore. It's like you're sending a thing that was never made in the first place because it's like your future self sends it to your past self, and then later you guys send it to your past self again. Oh, it's so bizarre. Okay, Jay sent to the blah blah blah. Conversation with a very stupid girl. TXT. Excuse you? She's a very smart girl. I guess being forced to cooperate with a stable time loop is the only plausible explanation for my remarks. Yes, and then I found it sort of curious that during my next conversation with you, your various mental endowments and wherewithals were not as they seemed. I suspected the stratagem might be a counter-trolling measure, but then was not so sure. A further examination grew warrant. And what if my counter measure is to choose not to transcribe this dialogue accurately in the future first place? But see, I have edited the copy already in ways that will remain secret for now, but you will discover once you type it. What? So this fake dialogue has been edited a gazillion times. So you are destined to edit no matter what, and what you submit will be what I once read, regardless. Say what, bro? You say you edited the copy, and then Rose will edit it no matter what, and then what she submits will be what you once read? What? I don't know. Unless I decide to copy it word for word. Yes, unless I lied about editing it in the first place. Either way, through knowledge of what you will say, I have precisely engineered the nature of your transgression. This just broke my brain. So your trolling strategy now is to put idiotic words in my mouth through the machinery of temporal inevitability and cause me to excruciate over how to subvert the transcription. Yes, while being perfectly upfront about it. Yes, I suppose it's that sarcasm all the time seems laborious to me. I'll admit, it's a more advanced tactic than I gave you credit for. Yes, and the providence of this antagonism ninja vice grip, pinching your larynx, has already begun to supply my purpose with fruit. The chilly frost simmering on our tree of human friendship has begun to thaw. Mixed metaphor aside, usually ninjas don't announce what they're doing when they're doing it, like when stalking an emperor to assassinate him or befriend him, but that's fine. I guess the only pointless question we haven't exhausted is why. Why the convoluted artifice? Why the convoluted everything? Dave raised insight into the human psychology of friendship development. By allotting you your side of the conversation, I have you at the disadvantage in your view, and you will seek to reclaim higher ground. In successive conversations, 4 equals 3, and 5 equals 4, and such, your demeanor will be terse if not saturated with disdain, and it will cause me to be confused and question your motivation. But now I know your motivation because I am supplying it here and now. They would be simple acts of friendly human retaliation. So you're not only rigging the first impression I make on you, but orchestrating my revenge for the rigging as well? Yes, it seems friendship for some humans is a basic aggregation of shallow and insincere hostilities. That's an interesting take on it. But now I know for sure Dave isn't behind this plan. It's too complicated. You're absolutely right. I don't understand. Who better to coordinate such events than a Knight of Time? You're awfully quick to his defense. Are you sure you don't have a thing for him? It's okay, bro. You can admit it. I'm hopping to 8 equals 8. Ideally, you will have long since discarded this train of thought. Okay. I'm going to talk to my dead cat. God. I'm going to leave this here because what the hell, dude? What the heck is this? So this entire conversation must be like... Okay, it's like either heavily edited because it's been through time and time again of like tons of editing, or it's a complete troll here and nothing was edited and this is a completely original conversation. But even then, who the heck came up with this conversation in the first place? This is so confusing. And yeah, I completely agree with Rose because there's no way Dave could come up with this. Although we did see Dave talk to him and tell him how to do this. So either there was someone else behind this, or, you know, GA misunderstood what Dave was trying to tell him, so he just thought this up himself. Because clearly this is not how Dave would actually, you know, befriend someone. Unless he's just actively trying to troll Rose, but I don't know, based on his previous conversation, it seemed like he was being kind of sincere in trying to teach him how to talk to Rose, although he was kind of teaching him to troll her, right? Or am I remembering incorrectly? I do believe they were both teaching their respective trolls how to troll the other person. So, I don't know. I don't have to like go over this to really understand it because I just don't understand. And, you know, since Rose is going to go talk to her dead cat, I'm going to leave this here. And we'll pick this up in the next part. Which, I think we're probably going to talk to more trolls. I don't know, actually. What's the next thing? I think it's nothing. It's just this thing. Okay, well, in any case, we're going to leave this here. So, thank you guys so much for watching this. Please let me know what you think. And I will see you guys in the next video.